Laconic Zephyr right here at galaxy107fm, and of course cools you down. Yes, coming out of the Taranaki. What a great sound that is. And you know, by chance, listening right now, well, what do you know? We have the girls with us. Good morning, girls.
Good morning, Grant.
Unfortunately, the rest of the guys, I understand, they got to work for the day. So I luck out. I get the better side of the band, don't I?
For sure.
That's a Kiwi for you. Knows how to take a compliment. That's absolutely right. Now, it cools you down. We just played that, and you've only just released that just recently, not too long ago. And believe me, we're getting a few requests for it. I got to be honest with you. Tell me a little bit about it.
Cools You Down?
Cools You Down.
Cools You Down was released in May, and it was amazing for us. That song went to number one purely on sales on the iTunes rock chart, and we were just astounded and could not believe it. Actually, it was we were buzzing. Yeah, absolutely. And we just want to say thank you to New Zealand for getting them behind us, because we couldn't do it without you.
You know, I have absolutely got to say that that song here, it went off the charts. I've got to be honest with you, within the first few days of actually receiving it and playing it. And I hope we had a little something to do with you making the top of the charts on iTunes there, to be quite honest. I'm quite jealous, I really am. But at the same time, I've been following you guys, and I see that you've been getting a lot of radio play and interviews up and down the country as well, including from your own hometown and the Naki. And other people have been getting on board as well, doing interviews with you, and I congratulate you for your pathway of promoting your own band and your own style of music. Where did your style originate from?
Well, you know, I have a real mixed bag of artists that I really enjoy listening to. From Pink, huge Pink fan, shout out to Pink, and also Jen Wigmore, and I'm a huge Cure fan, you know, so I guess my bass-driven sounds come from that, but, you know, Karma has a different style of artist, but at the same time she also enjoys what we do. But, you know, Cools You Down also went to number one on the New Zealand charts, the Heat Seeker charts, in July. So that was major success. It was like a double number one for that single, and we were just blown away. It was wonderful, and it was, you know, just people getting in behind us and enjoying our music. Wonderful.
You know, I'm really excited to be able to premiere the next single, of course, being Second New Day. But before we mention that, are you looking at producing a new album very shortly, or maybe an EP? When would that be coming out of the that wonderful studio you're working with down there?
Yes, well, we're working with Rhythm Ace Studio. It's Sam Johnson. He is amazing. He's from the UK, he has so much knowledge, and we are really excited to look at recording our next single called Where I Came From on the 6th of October.
You know, that is exciting news. It really is, because I want to be a part of this. When you release that, please bring it our way. And Karma, haven't heard too much from you at the moment, my friend. Tell me about percussion. How long have you been playing percussion?
I guess since I've been with the band, really, a couple of years.
I kind of played the pots when I was a kid, and I thought that was percussion, and it worked on through. I thought you were a natural, to be quite honest with you.
You gotta have the band. You gotta know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Like drums, so.
Exactly, and believe me, my mum used to chase me out of the kitchen all the time, breaking these wooden spoon things, if you know what I mean. Getting right into it. So, Karma, I really am fascinated by your name. Where did that originate from?
My mother. She loved the name because it means love. It's a goddess of love, so she really thought, wow, that's a perfect name for first daughter.
You know, you wear it well too. You really, really do. I think it's very, very apt. Got to give a shout out, of course, to the boys, Mark, Jason, and Glenn, who are working at the moment. So that's the whole band. Joss and Kama as well.
Hang on.
Hang on.
There's also another musician. His name is Joe Caldwell, and he plays keyboards on our next single, but he is with the band now. He's joined the band, so we've got another member there.
So now you're a six-piece. It's going to be hard finding a stage big enough to be able to put you guys on soon. Any expansions from there, maybe?
Look, we just like to be able to play some different venues of festivals and, do that outside of Taranaki, whatever. It would be really exciting. So,
funny you should say that, because literally we're coming into the season right now. We're looking at the season right now for summertime, if you know what I mean. And we have a few venues and a few shows that we are putting on, and I got to give a shout out to Jamie Murray as well, because we do shows. Barbara, being the manager of Aurora Entertainments, does bring bands into the country and puts New Zealand bands on stage with them at the same time. Great marriage, great mix, absolutely. It gives that that knowledge of a New Zealand band, what to expect when they go overseas, for instance, if you know what I mean. And at the same time, bringing some overseas artists here to New Zealand gives New Zealand the opportunity to be able to see shows maybe that they wouldn't see anywhere else, if you know what I mean. So it kind of works hand in hand. Now, I want you to talk to Barbara at some stage in the near future, because I think we've got something in mind for Laconic Zephyr in the Bay of Plenty, a show or two maybe that we're thinking of doing up here. Would you consider that?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Nice. And we need to know about Seek a New Day. How did you come to that? Where did the lyrics come from?
Well, Seek a New Day, it's an amazing story, really. I pretty much written the song in a short period of time, just like I did Cools You Down. And the lyrics, for me, is it's quite personal and but exciting. It sort of brings you back into having a real good feel-good factor with the chorus and with Karma doing her backup vocal. It's actually reliving memories, and that's what it's about for me anyway. When I'd written that song, it's going back to that journey of that feel good place and feeling secure, and who, it's almost like I guess like a love song, but at the same time, I felt grounded when I'd written it, and it's kind of special, really.
Well, I got to be honest with you, Joss. We haven't played it on the radio here until basically about now, when we are going to play it. But I've listened to it a couple of times in the studio in production and absolutely love it. Excellent music, absolutely stunning. But at the same time, I've got to ask you, and we don't want anybody going out and getting it for nothing. How can we buy your music? Are you on iTunes? Are you on Amazon? Are you on all the facilities where people can go and acquire your music? How about a website? Have you got your own website, and are you selling it through that as well?
Yes, we do have our own website, laconiczephyr.com, and yes, it is on all platforms. So to purchase now, and it has been available for the last 4 weeks, and definitely go out and buy it, and you can now stream it from today on Spotify, and please listen to it, and it's so wonderful that you're getting behind it. I do have a story around this, the artwork. It means a lot to me, but we had a young man, I ran a competition, and for about 6 weeks, and included from 12-year-old to 18-year-olds to participate in the art competition to design our cover. And this young lad in Stratford in Taranaki. He's 16. His name's Jacob Peters. He won the competition. And so I went to the school, Karma and I, we both presented him with a plaque. And yeah, it was fabulous. He was blown away. And now his artwork's everywhere around the world on the internet. And we're just so proud of him because he's so clever.
Is that the same artwork I have on this business card of yours? Would that be the same artwork?
No.
No, okay.
The concept I put it across to all of the schools is to design a cover that had to incorporate like Taranaki places, Mount Taranaki, Paratutu, the Rewa Bridge, and it went really, really well. And but what I loved about his picture is that he put the Stratford clock in there, so it represents Taranaki, and it just tells you where we're from. Our band.
Nothing like promoting grassroots back home, if you know what I mean, because you guys are going to be global anyway and be an absolute phenomenon in the New Zealand music around the world. At the same time, I was following you guys looking for a Mark 1 Zephyr. Did you find one?
I found one.
Yes, I knew there had to be one here in New Zealand somewhere. Where did you find it?
We found one in Hawera, and there was a few around the Taranaki region, but we've yet to have that photo shoot, and we will. And we've got to have fine weather, because it's a convertible, it's open your top. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but fine weather? This is the land of the long white cloud, come on. We're in Aotearoa. So, without further ado, now we set the premise of this. I think now's the right time to play to our millennia of listeners Seek a New Day right here at Galaxy. Here's Laconic Zephyr.
Yay! I better go over here.
Are you comfortable there, ladies?
Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
We're still Facebook Live. No secrets now.
No secrets. No.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
5,436,000. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Oh my God.
It changes per hour. It could be anything. It never goes under 5 million now, but we've been up as far as 11. So depending on what people are doing around the world at any given hour, there's a lot of people listening. There really, really is. Got to let you know. One of our friends is a selector for the Grammys, and we were talking about different bands and different bits and pieces the other day because I did a lecture for his class in Hollywood. I really did. They use us as a module for success on the internet. So,
Wow.
And I'm hitting him up for a Grammy. I want a Grammy.
I'm working on it.
You know what I mean? No radio
I
station.
did see something there. It was Barbara. Did she nominate you?
Well, actually, I've got the selector nominating us. With luck, you heard this, JR. Come on. I want a Grammy, mate. I really do. Could you imagine the influence that would make in the music industry for New Zealand artists, having us represent New Zealand music?
Nice.
We're under consideration, let's put it that way.
It would be so luck for that, right? That's awesome.
I tell you what, just having the certificate saying you've been nominated would open doors.
Yeah.
You know, so come on.
It's a story in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, Thornell, you know Thornell, come on. Anyway, let's go back to the desk.
Awesome song.
It's the sound of Laconic Zephyr, of course, and Seek a New Day right here, the premiere of that particular track. And joining us, coming out of the Naki, and believe me, girls, 5.5 million people are listening to us right now, everywhere from Jamaica to the Waitaks. It is happening all around the world, listening to Laconic Zephyr. Now, you were saying that you're looking at bringing out some new work in the very, very near future. Would you be interested in possibly, when you complete your EP, handing us some free copies so that we could give away to our audiences that are listening around the world? And believe me, I'm sure they would absolutely love this. Some free copies so we could do a competition to keep Laconic Zephyr playing here at Galaxy.
Yeah, well, work on a plan, because I was actually wanting to also add it to the laconiczephyr.com website. But you know, that's a work in progress. So yeah, we'll have those conversations, absolutely. And anybody can go to our Laconic Zephyr Facebook page and like that too. That would be really helpful, and listen and stream our song on Spotify. That would be awesome.
Very, very cool. Now, got to ask you, when are the videos coming out?
We actually just filmed a couple of weeks ago, Sept New Day. So we've actually already, and we're just putting that together now. I must say though, we actually did launch off Coolter Down, and that's available now on YouTube, and that was also on Sky TV.
Well, I tell you what, and here's a suggestion for you. We're going to do a little video, something after we talk live to air right now. But I'm going to add, if you can give Barbara all the relevant information on how, and I think I have a few clues on how to be able to put your links together. We'll put that on our website for you too, so that everybody that's coming to check us out, and believe me, they don't just stream us and sit there and look at a blank screen. They get nosy, go looking through our pages and everything like that, and start researching people that are in our website, and it is absolutely educational, it really is. But people are getting picked up all around the world just through going to our website, having a look at a name, and following the URLs for different videos, and also interviews and stuff like that. We're going to be putting that on our website as well. This interview will be going in there later on today, to be quite honest, and we can convert everything, check this out, everything from Facebook Live and Instagram Live to YouTube for posterity's sake. We can keep it forever and a day.
Superb.
Yeah, you know how when you do something Facebook Live, it's gone. Absolutely gone. We can save it. We've found the way to be able to do it. And if you want a copy, we'll send you a copy on YouTube. You can do anything you want with it, even including showing other people, saying, don't do this with this guy ever again.
Look, we love your work. You keep it up, Grant. It sounds like you're on track.
You know, quite frankly, if it wasn't for two people telling two people, we wouldn't have the numbers that we do have, to be very honest with you. But that's the only way I can see that it's ever worked. It can't be because of my personality. I don't have the face for it.
Well, you're obviously doing something right, Grant, and that's awesome that you've got a superb audience that are willing to tune in and appreciate what you're delivering.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I got to thank you ladies for joining me this morning in the breakfast show. It is an absolute pleasure to be able to catch up with you guys again. Looking forward to catching up in the near future as well. And congratulations for the work that you're doing at the moment. Joss, you're doing an absolute sublime job in marketing. Keep that up. Keep everything going. Don't fix a thing. Just emulate it. That's the way I look at it right now. So thank you very much for taking the time out this morning to join us here at Galaxy. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right with you in a minute. But in the meantime, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM.